Yeah, I'm just trying to show that I'm one of the best linebackers in this draft. I'm just trying to show I can move well, I can take coaching well. I was just trying to be who I am on the field.
How does this supplement maybe what you did at the combine?
Just re-emphasizes, I feel like I did my thing at the combine. It just shows that I'm the same every day. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna do the work no matter what condition it is.
Have you been working out in Nashville, like training here?
No, I was out in Tampa, Florida. It's House of Athletes with Yo Murphy. Yeah, it's a great experience there.
What was your experience like at the combine?
It's amazing. You remember as a kid, watching the combine, then I was like, wow, I'm here. It's a dream come true. So it was a great experience, great to be around the guys. It's a blessing for sure.
You got any top 30s ahead of you?
Yeah, I'm visiting with right now I only have the Cowboys and Titans visits set up right now, but looking forward to getting more.
Is the Cowboys a local visit or top 30?
It's a local.
Based on your conversations with teams, how do you think you helped yourself draft-wise this past season?
This past season?
Yeah.
I feel like I had a goal this season to show who I was a player, and talking to people, I feel like I've improved. You look at my film, every year I've been at linebacker, I've always improved. So it just shows that I'm a learner and I'm willing to do what it takes to be the best player I can be and help the team win.
How did Clark Lee and playing for him for 2 seasons kind of help prepare you for a pro career?
Clark Lee, I can say that now. He's a linebacker genius. He taught me so much about the position, so much about he helped me just be a man, football player, all that. So he helped me be a pro really. So it's a blessing to have him as a coach.
Having been through the combine experience, how much were you able to help those guys to prepare for this?
Yeah, I gave them little tidbits here and there about how to do certain things, how to little tidbits on 40 start, how to bench press, how to little vertical stuff. So just give them little nuggets here and there. But yeah, those are my guys. I can help them any way I can.
It's one thing to perform, on the field in the moment and stuff. It's another when every eye and this thing is on you at one specific time. How do you get used to not getting too, overly sensitized, I guess, to that situation and just do your thing?
The thing about me, I'm always relaxed. Ball is ball. I'm gonna play it, I'm gonna be relaxed, I'm just gonna go. So I'm not really worried about the eyes, but just do what I love to do. Let's play football.
What have they kind of told you about what they've seen, both from the film and in some of the meetings that you've done?
That I have high motor, I got good effort, I'm an explosive athlete, just a bunch of good things. So I'm just trying to reemphasize my weaknesses and just keep showing my strengths when I go out here and do the workout.
Do you have an idea of the span of rounds the range where you might go based on the feedback you've gotten?
I have no clue. I know I've improved because I feel like I did my thing at the Shrine, combine here at the Pro Day. So I know I've improved, but I just don't know how much. I just can't wait for draft day to figure it out.
How much of you, or how long maybe have you dreamed about hearing your name called on that draft?
I've been playing football since I was 5, so this is what I want to do, is play football. So I've been waiting for this as long as I can remember. This is what I want to do, so can't wait.
Talking about making sure you accentuate the positives. What are maybe some of the negatives or things that you are trying to prove you can overcome?
Yeah, trying to prove that I can command a defense. I can be that alpha guy on the defense. I can trying to show that I'm improving coverage. You saw first day of Shrine practice, I got a pick, so I'm trying to show I'm good in coverage and show I can use my hands quick. That's one big difference between playing safety, where I came in as, and then playing linebacker. I got to use my hands early, so I'm trying to emphasize that. Yeah, I'm a real deal backer. That's what I like to say. So I'm trying to emphasize that.
Does that safety background sort of help you at the linebacker position?
Yeah, I feel like I'm one of the more athletic players at linebacker, and I feel like coverage-wise, once we understand it and just understand what the whole defense is doing, so the safety background definitely helps.
How do you feel about the future potential for the Vanderbilt football and Clark Lee to produce future players who could get drafted in the NFL?
It's only going to get better. I already know it. I have so much. There's a bunch of guys on the team who I pray to God they're going to get drafted. I know they're going to get drafted. So it's only going to get better. So I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I saw you at practice today and then on Saturday at the scrimmage. What do you think?
Oh yeah, they're ball players. It's just great seeing the guys, seeing the effort, seeing young guys master the playbook, seeing old guys just being leaders. So it's just great seeing the guys improve. And I feel like they're going to have a hell of a season this next season.
How much do you think the evolution of that linebacker position inside suits you? I mean, it seems to be getting a little smaller, a little faster. I know just here locally we've got David Long, J.R. Brown. Those are guys who can just get to the ball.
Yeah. So in the league, you need guys who can run, not just for defense, but especially as well. So I feel like I can do all that. So I feel like I call myself a 4-down linebacker. I can play first down, second down, I can stuff the run. Third, I can play in the pass, and I can stay on the field for punt return. I can do all that. So I feel like I'm a 4-down linebacker. That's really what you need in the NFL.
When you visit the Titans, use that line with Mike Vrabel.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Do you have a comp at all? Anybody that you look at, you think I'm kind of like that guy?
I like to watch Matt Milano, similar size. I love the way he plays, watching Patrick Queen. But I just try to take little things from guys in the league that I like playing. I watch Nick Bolton as well. Just different guys in the league, just try to take what they do and try to incorporate it in my game.
Draft is probably not the same as
it's not at all, and it's funny because I'm still in class. I'm still going from class and trying to eat and trying to sleep and do all that kind of stuff. But you're training for drills, you're training for times, you're training for numbers, and it's just completely different. Honestly, like I'm really happy and proud of my performance, but also all the guys here today. But I'm glad it's over, so I can now go back to being just a football player, instead of like a track star and working on drills and stuff.
What's been your range on 40 times?
I've been right there in like the 4.8 range, and so I felt good about today. And for me, it's all about the start. Everybody's different, which is crazy. Some people it's about 20 to 40. Some people it's about the first 10, and that's what it was for me. And so my first start is I get off to like a good 10-yard split, and I usually run a good time. I felt good about today.
What do you envision in your role potentially being on like an NFL team? Because I think tight ends, there's a lot of additional value, and teams have a lot of ways to use them now compared to maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's a great observation. That fires me up. Yeah, tight ends are used differently for sure now than they were in 2010 and especially back in the early 2000s. And it's really cool because each guy is different. And I know we mentioned earlier the tight end youth thing that Vanderbilt hosted over the summer, and just to see the different body types and different skill sets of the guys. It's really cool, and it's everybody who I've been training a lot with. Some guys who are in the pros the past couple weeks, and everybody's great, super helpful, and I'm excited. I hope I can put in enough work to join that brotherhood.
What do you think? I'm curious. Like this past season, moving into more of that flex tight end, almost H-back, sometimes tight kind of role. Like that probably helps. Like how do you think that maybe helped you in terms of your development as a player, but also helping NFL teams?
Yeah, I think so. That's a great point too, because I've said this before. I think that my role this past season was what I envisioned it coming when I signed here back in 2018. Ooh, boys, I'm getting old. But that's the role that I envisioned myself playing, and so I had a blast with it. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, I think that especially in specific offenses, you look at San Francisco, you look at Miami, people use that tight end H-back. Super versatile, and I just wanted to bring that today and show that I can be one of those guys. And although this is like something I've been waiting on for a long time, this is just the beginning. I got a lot more steps to go.
Is this kind of like a mini family reunion, getting all the guys back together?
Oh, for sure.
Probably haven't seen the one in a while.
Yeah,
right?
we literally I saw Michael Owusu for the first time in months. Gave him a big hug yesterday. I haven't seen Mo Hassan in like 2 years, so that was good to see him, and he was zipping it today. Amir, Bostic, yeah, and then obviously, I've seen Brammer basically every weekend, the past hour long, and so, no, I love these guys, and me and Max Worship were actually talking about how crazy this is, and just the journeys that we've been on. We signed here together in 18, and the journey that we've went through here between chancellors, head coaches, coordinators. It's been a lot of change, and I'm proud of Max, and I'm proud of the guys that have stuck through it, because it hasn't always been easy. And I'm just really happy to be here, and I'm really excited for everybody today.